Yeah, today, the ultimate burger. Hey everybody, welcome back to another week of the FOGO Life. I'm your host, Captain Ron. Yep, today we're gonna do something a little fun. Now there's a ton of gadgets and gizmos and gimmicks that you can use out on the market. Well, I found one that I actually really like. It's the ultimate burger press. It's called the ultimate burger press. So we're gonna make the ultimate burgers. We're gonna make a French onion burger. We're gonna make a breakfast burger. We're gonna have some fun today. A little bit lighter side of things, keeping it fun, keeping it real, and keeping it delicious. Let's start with our French onion burger. So like I said, we're making French onion burgers. So the first thing we do, we throw our oil in here, 1 tablespoon of butter, and then all our onion. Put all that in there. I added a bay leaf in there, and I ordered 1 teaspoon of ground thyme. We're just gonna cook this and caramelize it, cook them till the onions are nice and brown. Just cook it down. It's gonna take about probably 10 to 15 minutes or so. You wanna cook them at a decent rate, not overly hot. You don't wanna burn them. So just cook them at a medium heat and then do that. We're gonna do this on the grill, but the pot will tend to get too hot. It's a little bit more difficult to control the temperatures. So that's why we're just using this handy dandy little outside burner here. And the nice part about being able to control your temperature with this is you can do some other things while they're cooking. So let's light up the grill while that's cooking. And the best part about FOGO Charcoal is you can reuse it the next time. I don't know about you, but if I could bottle the smell of onions cooking in butter, I would be a millionaire. Good Lord, that's good. But back to the fire. We're gonna cook indirect today, so we're gonna put our convector in here. All right, we're gonna set our grate right on top of that. We're gonna leave that to heat up. We're gonna smoke our burgers today. Okay, our onions are done, so we're gonna put them in a little plate over here. So we're gonna use those later when we fill our burgers. Don't forget to pick out the bay leaf. You don't wanna leave that in there. There's nothing worse than biting into a bay leaf. Woo. And now comes the portion of our show where we get to play with our meat. Wait a second. Yes, okay. So what we've done here is we've formed our ground beef into 1/3 pound balls. This one here, they come in different sizes. This is the 1/3 pound burger, ultimate burger press. So we simply take our meat, place it right on top, and just give it a quick push down onto here. We don't have to super press it, but you just want to make sure it's all pressed down into there as such. Take our saran wrap off, and we have our perfectly formed ultimate burger. We're just going to repeat that 3 more times because we're going to make 4 burgers all together. Now, you saw how easily this thing worked. You just put the saran wrap in there, you push the meat down into it, and it comes right out. It's real simple. The nice part is it didn't get dirty at all. But, okay, you're handling meat, you're handling this thing like that, it still gets dirty. The beautiful part is, and it's all what I'm all about, top dishwasher shelf safe. You put it right in the dishwasher on the top shelf. It's gonna clean it beautifully. You don't have to hand wash it. So made a nice plastic, all right? So I just figured I'd let you know about that while the grill is finishing heating up. We're almost there. We're getting ready to throw these burgers on. We're gonna cook these indirect. I think I mentioned that already, but we're gonna cook them indirect. You can cook them direct, however you wanna do it. We wanted to put a little kiss of smoke on them, so we're gonna cook them indirect. We're gonna cook them at 350 degrees. We're gonna cook them indirect at 350 degrees for the entire time. Should cook pretty quickly and evenly. Now, we're just doing regular burgers here. You can season them up however you want. I didn't add any seasoning. There's gonna be plenty of flavor in the onions and the eggs and the cheese. So on the French onion burger, we're gonna put the onions in. When they're done about halfway, we're gonna put the onions in, then we're gonna top that off with Swiss cheese, let that get all melty. The other one, we're gonna do pepper jack cheese, a little spice, and we're gonna crack some eggs in there and let the eggs actually cook in that burger cup. I think that's gonna be pretty cool. But there's no limit to the possibilities what you can use for this thing. Make a meatloaf mix and cook them individual meatloafs. I had a great idea. Make up a meatball mixture like you're gonna make meatballs, and then just make this out of that. Fill it with some red sauce, put some mozzarella on top. You got meatball parmesan right there, all in one shot. So, you know, you can use ground chicken, ground turkey. The possibilities are endless with this thing. I'm like I said, I don't normally go too much for I don't want to say gimmicky things, but it's pretty cool, I have to admit. We are making progress on our burgers. The eggs are cooking beautifully, and it meets at about almost to 150 degrees. So, cheese time. As soon as this cheese melts, we're gonna be in burger heaven. That's right, burger heaven. Have you ever made burgers like this? You ever made stuffed burgers, Juicy Lucy's? They're all good. I don't know about you, I just love burgers, period. So I can't wait to dig into these. This has been a pretty fun cook, actually. It's been a good time. My favorite part, they're ready. So, first up, French onion burger. Second up, egg burger. That egg might still be a little runny in there, I'm not sure, but. Can you guess what time it is? It's tasting time, my favorite time of the video. So I'm gonna go in for the French onion one, all right? So I'm gonna cut a little section off here. Oh, those caramelized onions. I gotta grab a little extra. I love caramelized onions. There we go. Look at that. Nice and cheesy. Whoa. I know that I say it a lot when we make this food and I taste it, but man, is that good. That is like French onion soup on a burger. My goodness. The seasoning in it and on those onions is absolutely outstanding. The burger cup, I'm in love with it. What can I tell you? I'm not a gadget guy, but I'm a gadget guy today because that thing works awesome. And it really does work. That's the thing about it. The meat is cooked. It's still got a little tiny pink to it on the inside. It's got a little smoke ring. You can actually taste a little bit of that smoke. You know, the world is your oyster here. Do what you want with it. Add some smoking wood to it. Get a really smoky flavor if that's what you want. You can cook these direct too. You don't have to cook them indirect. You can put it right on the grates and cook them direct. Put it in your stuff afterwards, or just like you would melt your cheese at the very end of cooking a burger direct. Same type of thing. So this is awesome. This little thing, I'm impressed. What can I tell you? I'm a sucker for a good thing. So it's fun. Anyway, listen, while I got you here, remember to subscribe to our channel. All right, give us a thumbs up and leave us a comment. I'm asking you to do that because with the new algorithm with YouTube, it changes a lot, so it'll help us out. Please just take extra second today and do that for me, okay? I'd appreciate it. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this. You can find a link to this down below in the description, and I hope to see you next time. Remember to get out and grill. Like I said, I'll see you next time on the FOGO Life.